Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm just chilling in my room with my that's the wrong side of it. With my Squishmallow. This is Rachel, I think, or whatever. And Rachel's my buddy. She's my friend. And today I'm going to be sharing some simple ideas of how you can take care of yourself well, how to be more productive, just simple life hacks. I've wanted to make a video like this for so long, and I tried recording this earlier. I made a couple other shots, and I deleted them because it was like 10 minutes of me talking about skincare, and I decided you probably don't want to hear that. But if you do, let me know, and I would be more than happy to tell you everything that I've gone through and all the things I've researched and all the things that have been not helpful, all the things that have been helpful, and I'm more than willing to share all of that information because I got you. Brush your hair, brush your teeth, wash your face. Just take care of your skin. Like, it's really important to take care of yourself. And I mean, you don't have to, but it is really helpful, and your skin will thank you. It'll just feel healthy, and it's just, it's amazing. And for me, I have lipstick on. I love lipstick. I love lip gloss. I'm one of those girls. I love mascara too sometimes because my eyelashes are not the boldest, biggest, but that's okay. It's like, do fun things like that. For me, another one is nails, and I feel more professional, I guess, so to speak, when my nails are done, and it helps me be more productive because I feel more like I'm professional, like I feel like more like a businesswoman or whatever, or like wearing like little things like jewelry. I got this cute heart necklace for my birthday. It's adorable. Or I'll wear like, I don't know, even earrings, my bracelet. There's things like that really help me to just feel more. So like doing that, just taking care of yourself. There's so many ways. Eating healthy is really great, but a lot of times I think eating healthy gets mistaken for just not eating. No, eating healthy can literally just be eating food that's not dessert. Even though sometimes junk food is better than just eating a whole lot of dessert. That's what I want to talk about for sure. Like, eating healthy does not mean only eat lettuce, only eat this. Lettuce, actually, this is worth sharing because someone told me this and it's like, what? Lettuce was like not invented, but like it became like a food for models way back in like the 80s, 70s, 60s, somewhere in there. And it's because they could eat it and they'd feel like they're eating food, but it literally like gives you pretty much nothing. Like, yeah, it's greens, it's great, but it literally like gives you nothing. So it pretty much would make them like not gain any weight. And so like they'd pretty much be starving themselves, but feeling like they're eating food. And that's what lettuce was created for. So don't just eat lettuce. Don't just eat like fruits and vegetables are great. Okay, like sometimes it's great to have fruits and vegetables, but like eat meat if you are able to. If you're vegetarian, I'm sorry. I really like meat. I pity you. Just eat healthy. I had pizza for lunch and I had a good bit of pizza, but like just eating food, and don't feel like you can't eat food because you don't want your belly to look big. That's another big thing. Like eat food. It's a big deal. When you don't eat food, you pay for it. You really do. Eating food is not a thing to be embarrassed about. It's not a thing that you need to feel like, oh, I eat so much. And trust me, I understand. I'm not just that little, like, yes, I'm a small person, but you don't know how much I can eat. I used to be able to eat a lot, and then my stomach shrank because I pretty much starved myself for a week. Don't recommend it. I really don't. But yes, my stomach did kind of shrink a little bit. More or less, I just learned how to not eat as much food because I was a little bit overeating, but also I kind of wasn't. I was running, I was using all of it. But I ate so much, and at lunch, I ate like way more than all my friends. At every meal, I ate way more than all my friends, and I was so embarrassed about it. And if I could go back and tell myself, I would say, don't care. Like, you eat what you need to have energy for what you need to do. Don't worry about if your belly's gonna pooch out a little bit or whatever. I don't even know if it's a word, but like, it doesn't matter. Like, nobody's thinking, oh, that person's belly is not flat. They must be a bad, like, and if someone's thinking that, then why are they looking at your belly in the first place? And why are they judging you? Like, don't worry about it. Just eat food. Food is really good for you. Food's amazing. God made food for you. Love food. Love food. Food is the best. Anyways, that's my spiel about food. So take care of yourself. It's really big. I like putting on lotion on my hands. I like putting on chapstick, making sure like my hands aren't like dry, because that's also a really way bacteria can get into your hands. If you have really cracking like dry skin, bacteria just goes right in. You like actually destroyed your first layer of defense. That's a really big one about staying healthy, is actually keeping good skin. Your best defense is to strengthen your body by just like making sure you have food with lots of good vitamins. Sometimes taking vitamin supplements can be really helpful. And just exercising is super big. I am running cross country again this year, so I'm running a lot more, and that's super helpful, and I feel super healthy, and it's just amazing. So run, that's really helpful. Or exercise, it can just be walking. Like, I watched this video on this lady, and she just literally walks like a mile or 2 miles every day. Not fast, you just walk, and it is so helpful for you just to walk, stay hydrated, eat food, just take care of yourself. Another big one is laundry. And you might be thinking, what on earth? Laundry. I'm one of those people that would have a bucket of laundry. I'm also really proud of this. I just did laundry before making this video. I was a person that would, like, procrastinate. But guess what? Guess who just did her laundry and now has an empty basket? That's the word. Couldn't think of the word. So yeah, don't just procrastinate. Don't let your clean laundry sit in a basket for like 5 days. It's not fun. Like, just find time. You can honestly do laundry. Well, I mean, it's more expensive slightly. Just do it like a little bit more often and really like be on top of it. Once it comes out of the dryer, you fold it, put it away. And then make a game out of things. Like, honestly, Mary Poppins and Amelia Bedelia and all those people, they caught something right. I don't recommend being overly literal like Amelia Bedelia, but I do recommend what Mary Poppins did with making things like a game. So it's not cleaning your room, right? You know, it's like a game. Make a game out of it. Organize your room. I had a huge junk drawer, and it was like full of junk, and I cleaned it out, and it felt so amazing. And oh my word, I cannot express how amazing it felt. So that's really helpful. Just throwing stuff away. You don't need it, throw it away. So when I'm doing math, I can't just do math. I pretend that I'm a secretary or a receptionist because that's one of my dream jobs. If it's a different job, then pretend it's for that job. And I pretend that I have a customer on the phone and they're giving me numbers. And I'm working out the numbers. And then I have to be super careful to make sure the numbers on this paper, which is like my work paper, and then the numbers on like the answer, like the place where I put all my answers, making sure that the transcriptions, there's no errors, because a lot of times I'll like write 4932 and then I'll do 4923 or something like that because I'm like minorly dyslexic, I think. And so like I will switch numbers and not even realize it. So I make sure I don't get that patient's information wrong and stuff like that. So like it sounds childish, but it honestly helps. Or like if you don't like making food, but your mom's like, you need to make food. Pretend, I mean, this works for me, maybe it won't work for you, but like pretend that you're like an Amish person and you are making all this organic food. And like I was cutting up cucumbers for my sister once, and I pretended I was like this Amish lady, just like chopping up all the food and like making a meal, and I was so happy. If I had just been chopping up cucumbers, it wouldn't have been fun, but like just pretending that it's something else. And you might be thinking, bro, this is very childish, but trust me, I just turned 14 last week. This is not childish. This is amazing advice that it's just, don't waste your childhood years thinking you're too old and too cool for everything. Please don't. It is not a good path to go down. Everyone that thinks they're too cool and too old for stuff, they're not. It's just no, don't do that. You know, have fun. Play games, go outside, run around. Don't just think, I'm too cool for that. I'm going to play video games instead. No, please don't do that. No. Life advice from me to you. You're not too old. You're not too cool. You can play pretend games. If you have to, I don't know. I can think of a lot of things to make games out of. I can think of a lot of things. You have to write things down. Pretend like you're a scribe. I mean, I've never done this, but like pretend like you're a scribe or a monk in like ancient times. And literally, if you made a mistake, you'd have to completely start over because that had to be perfect. Like if, you know, like you can be creative. And if you can't, I'm sorry. That is really sad. You can find someone who is creative and they'll give you ideas of how to be creative. So yeah, no, I would love to encourage people a lot of ways. Like, I just like have so many life ideas. Like I could go for like 5 hours telling you all these tips and tricks that I've learned. And it's crazy. Honestly, just do it. Nike got one thing right. Just do it. Like if you're like, I don't know what to do with my English paper, just do it. Now, you know, once you get it started, it's most of the way done. Like you need to just do it. Like if you just are like, I don't know what to do, just do it. Just do it. Like, I don't know what to do with math, just do it. I don't know how I'm gonna clean my room, just do it. I just literally just grab stuff and start throwing it away. Organizing piles, this is gonna go to Goodwill, this is gonna be thrown away, this is gonna go to my friend that I think will use this. And if not, it's gonna get thrown away. And like, so much gets done if you just do it. Like, I don't know if I'm not gonna run. Nah, just get changed and go out and go on a run, or run in what you're wearing, but I don't recommend that all the time because I wouldn't want to run in a jumpsuit, romper, whatever it's called, or whatever. So like, you know, just those types of things. Like, that's my life advice, okay? My biggest life advice is just do it. Just do it. Is that right, Rachel? My friend Rachel. And you're never too old for stuffed animals. That's another lie. Like, I have another stuffed animal. Oh, you can't see it. I have to move it like that. There's Henrietta. That's not really the flatteringest side of her. But Henrietta is my pillow pet, and she is literally like my best friend, pretty much. Not really, but kind of. And, like, they're great. Like, they're amazing. If you just need, like, I don't know. If you need physical touch and you're like, I just need a hug. Animals. Not real animals. That's a bad idea. Stuffed animals. You can give them a really tight, big hug, and they won't, like, squeak and die, and, like, yeah, be careful. Anyways, before I end, one of the last big tips, which I should have put first, but I didn't, is read your Bible every single day. I had a teacher that told me, like, read your Bible. She told, not me, she told the whole class, like, it's good to read your Bible, like, maybe, like, once, like, every couple days, every week, at least once a month, like, it's good to, read the Bible sometime. I don't agree with that. I do not agree with that at all. Don't be legalistic about it. Don't be like, I have to check off the box. That's bad. But don't just read the Bible once a month. Like, if you're really passionate, for me, I'm passionate about singing. I love singing. I'm not going to practice for an audition once a month. I'm going to practice every single day so that I'm, like, a strong singer. Same way, if you're, like, passionate about God, you want to be reading your Bible every day. You don't have to read, like, 50 chapters. Like, you can just read a chapter or two. Sometimes you don't even make it a chapter. Sometimes you're really tired. That's why it's good to do it in the morning. I don't always do it in the morning. Sometimes I do it in the afternoon because I'm not a morning person at all. And I read my Bible at night because I am a night person. So reading your Bible is super important. Sometimes, like, everyone's like, just do a Bible plan, Bible this. Honestly, I prefer just reading the Bible. Like, I am currently going through, I will show you. I'm currently working through this. It's something my mom found, so I'm going through it. And it's like the book of James, and like slowly going through it, like really slowly going through it. Like, I just read verses 1 through 12 and just really focused on it in the Bible study, and then I filled it out. So it's about like trials and that. But like, just reading your Bible. I'm not going to show you my Bible because I just realized it has my full name on it. But yeah, reading your Bible is super big deal and really helps you, because I can tell the days I don't read my Bible, I tend to be more of a grump. I tend to be more self-centered, more mean. I mean, yes, you can still, like, some days just, you're so busy. Like, you literally wake up at like 5 a.m. and you're doing something, and then you help work somewhere, or you have like school all day. I do understand that. And so in those days, then make sure you're like praying and at least like talking to God. Even if you can't like be in the Word, you can be with the Word, because Jesus technically is the Word. Like, that's what it says in John 1. Like, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. So that's my life advice about that. You don't know where to start. Like, how am I supposed to improve? How am I supposed to do all this? Where should I start? Biggest life advice would be start on loving. Like, that is the big, I mean, it's literally, it says like faith, hope, and love. I think those are the three. And it says, but above all these is love. And so, like, if I do all this, but I don't love, I'm useless. I mean, that's like literally what I think Paul said, that like, if I have all these like powers, if I have all the wisdom, if I like deliver myself up to be burned, like, please don't do that. But like, you know what I'm saying? If it's useless unless I love. So like, really work on loving others truly, not just, oh, you're so sweet, oh my goodness, like, oh, and then internally being like, this person is so that's not loving. That's being kind. No, that's the wrong word. I'm working on this. It's being nice. Being kind is biblical. Being nice isn't. Being nice is just, oh, yes. Yes. That's nice. You don't want to be nice. You want to be kind, loving. Like, you want to actually genuinely, like, care about the person. You want to actually, like, love them. And loving them is not always making them happy. Loving them can be saying, actually, you probably shouldn't do that. That might not be a good idea. Even if you want to, like, encourage them, but sometimes loving them can be hard. And it's not always just do whatever you want, whatever makes you happy. That's not always loving people. I've had to be like, actually, I'm not going to do that with you because that's going to get somebody hurt. Or like when someone tells me they're jumping out of trees and I'm like, maybe we shouldn't do that. Like, loving them is wanting what's best for them, not just being nice. That's a really big deal. That's what I'd say start with. Loving others. That's why I have like this heart, and then I have like a heart on my purity ring. Like, I like love hearts. Like, love. It's my biggest, like, love people. And then joy is also pretty big. Like, be joyful. There's there's too many grumps in this world. Don't be one of them. If you want advice on, like, if you're, like, skincare advice, if you want even, like, hey, I want advice, like, what parts of my Bible I should read, or if there's good any Bible plans or whatever, I got you. So, yeah, feel free to contact me. I believe in my about, or, like, info or whatever, there's an email there, and it's one of my emails. I have a lot of emails. And that's why I put it out there, because it's, like, not my personal email, but it's, like, an email I will still, like, check and see. So if you have questions about whatever, you need advice, I got you. I want to help. I love to give advice to people. I love helping people. Like, I love it. People think they're, like, bothering me and, like, they're being a nuisance. No, like, I love it when people are like, hey, what, like, do you have any ideas? Now, like, sometimes it can be annoying if someone's literally, like, asking me to do everything for them. I don't want that. But, like, I'd love to give advice. If you want tips on pretty much anything, email me. I would love to help you out. So anyways, hopefully you have a great rest of your summer, and have a great school year.